It's time for GMA Life.
12 years since Robin's life-saving stem cell transplant from her hero, sister Sally Ann. Meet more heroes who have answered the call, sharing what inspired them to give others a second chance at life.
Then, with egg shortages and prices soaring, many are scrambling for substitutions. So we're breaking down the best alternatives.
And the right stuff for pets. Plus, deals and steals with Tori Johnson.
And get ready to step into the wild world of Mr. Beast.
Whichever one of you leaves last wins $500,000.
The most watched person on YouTube, giving us a look into his life.
Hello and welcome to GMA Life. I'm Lori Bergamato.
And I'm Ashin Singh, and right now we're backstage in our favorite place, the GMA Green Room. And coming up on GMA, Mr. Beast, the most watched man on YouTube. He tells us how he got his start, his plans for the future, and if he could help buy TikTok.
Can't wait to see that. Plus, with the price of eggs soaring, we're telling you about some substitutes.
But first, GMA 50. All year we're celebrating GMA's 50th birthday, and now we're taking a look back at the amazing donors who have connected because of GMA. Pretty amazing stuff.
12 years to this day, one I still remember so clearly. We marked my return to the anchor desk.
Hi, it's Robin, and I have been waiting 174 days to say this. Good morning, America.
174 days after receiving a stem cell transplant to help treat my diagnosis of MDS, a rare blood disorder that affects the marrow.
Faith, family, and friends have brought me to this moment, and I am so full of gratitude.
My sister Sally Ann, my donor,
Go, Sally, go!
giving me the gift of life.
It was the easiest thing in the world to be a donor, and I'm just so amazed at your strength.
But many are not as fortunate. 18,000 people each year are diagnosed with a disease that's best treated with a transplant. 12,000 of those patients will likely need an unrelated donor and must turn to registries like NMDP for their best chance at a cure. Time and time again, you have answered the call with a simple swab to save a life.
My mom always said, make your mess your message, and you all have helped me do that.
Like at my alma mater, Southeastern Louisiana.
All the enthusiasm that we're seeing.
And again, 10 years later, as we partnered with ABC-owned stations nationwide.
They showed up at 5 o'clock this morning, and they all got swabbed.
Your swabs offering hope for people like Joshua, who battles sickle cell and is still searching for his donor.
I just wanted people to go out and get their cheek swab. Just do it.
My own nephew Jeremiah sharing his story too. After first turning down the opportunity to be a donor when he was a teen, he'd have his own second chance to help save a life.
Those fears that you had the first time around, how are you feeling?
What I'm doing here versus what this person is going through, it's just incomparable.
You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
I'm trying to do the right thing for the second time.
We have the luxury of sitting here together as a family looking back because of that procedure. When we think about going through our lives every day, we don't even think about it, Robin. I don't know if you think about it every day, but looking back at it, it seems like yesterday.
If you notice, I could not look. I mean, it's very hard. I mean, I'm very grateful. Look, don't get me wrong, but it's difficult. I was looking at my nephew there as well. But I love being a walking, breathing symbol to folks that this too shall pass, that they can get to this point.
And remember that it was something that people really didn't know about or didn't understand until you just said, you know what, here's what I'm going through. I want to bring you on the journey. Let's go through some numbers since then. People have been moved to support, and there was a name change now. Now it's NMDP, formerly known as Be the Match. And because of that, in the last 12 years, the organization has received more than $2 million in financial gifts. More than 37,000 people have joined the registry. Wow. And you know, no doubt that when we do a show like this, people do it. They may not do it every day, but when we focus on it, they'll do it. And with 155 people donating their stem cells, that means 155 people have the luxury of sitting with their family just like we do today.
That's so great.
That is a luxury, and we have the pleasure of having an audience that's filled with
Yes.
heroes. Heroes, stem cell donors who've all generously helped others.
Absolutely, and thank you guys. Thank you all for everything that you have done. We want to begin by telling some of your stories, starting with Jeremiah, Robin's beloved nephew.
That's my nephew, and a family member is only a match like 30% of the time. So 70% of the time you need a stranger.
Someone from the outside.
Somebody from the outside. I was very fortunate that my sister, your mama, Sister Sally Ann, was a match. And I not only am proud of you for various reasons, but that your vulnerability in sharing the truth of your story. And the first time you were a teenager because you said Sally Ann voluntold you to sign up.
Yes.
So what was your change of heart?
Yes, apart from the mandatory suggestion that she gave, actually what it was is when you sign up for the registry, you give your contact information and you also have to give other contact information, and so they actually called her, they didn't call me, and so what she did is she picked up the phone, I was upstairs, and said, son, you remember that thing you were supposed to do that you didn't do the first time? You're going to do it today. And I said, yes, mother, yes, why, yes, I will. And I just ran downstairs and I could not run fast enough. I just couldn't, and when they told me, hey, there's two, I don't care. I don't care what I have to do. Do you need an arm? Do you need a leg? Because I need to make up for what I did not do the first time, and so I'm just so happy that
it's scary.
But it's so good that you were very vulnerable like that, because that happens often, and so people need to know that when you sign up and you're on the registry, that it is a commitment, and it's one that you did follow through when you got older. Thank you, Jeremiah.
Yeah, thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate that. Megan, can you stand up
good
for
looking?
us?
He's good looking.
Good looking family, Robin. Good looking family.
Hi, Megan.
Well, Megan, you were on the registry. You said you were motivated by watching Robin on GMA. So what is it about that inspired you?
Yes, it made it an easy yes when I was called. I signed up around the same time you were diagnosed, and it made it an easy yes as you were advocating throughout the years for people. And now I work at NMDP helping to save lives.
That's great. That's wonderful. That's great.
Thank you, Megan.
All right, so Alika. Hi, Alika.
She's from my alma mater.
Yes, I know
Line
that.
up,
Line up,
line
Alika.
up.
And you joined Robin at your alma mater, Southeastern Louisiana University. You guys were at a swab drive.
Yes.
And then you met your recipient. What was that like?
That was an amazing experience, meeting Miss Keisha and Josiah. When I signed up, it took about 5 years for me to match. And when I did, I was a mother. My daughter wasn't even 1 year old. And it was a very easy decision for me to make, especially as a mom, because when I looked at Carrington, I'm like, if someone called and said that this was, if it was my child who was ill, I wish someone would do the same for her. So it was actually an honor and a privilege to be able to do that and experience it.
Thank you.
So glad you should do
so
it.
much.
Let's bring in Catrice. Catrice, please stand up. Tell us about the little girl who inspired you.
So growing up, I had a childhood friend whose sister had sickle cell. And when I went to college, I saw the former Be the Match table, and I signed up and really forgot about it. 9 years later, I got a call about a little girl named Kelsey. I love her so much, and she was the same age as my sister, 13. 12 at the time, 13 now. And it was literally like, I have to do this, because if this was my sister, I would want somebody to do this for me. So it was an easy yes. The process was amazing, and I would do it again.
Did you meet?
I have not met Kelsey yet.
No?
No.
Well, why don't we fix that right now?
Let's do it.
Because I think Kelsey's here, and I think she's with her mom, Ebony.
Oh my God, I knew you were coming!
Oh, well, and she had something for you.
Thank you for that, Robin. And now to the sky-high price of eggs.
It's crazy, right? Rebecca Jarvis has a look at some of the more affordable alternatives. Take a look.
Since eggs are currently like $700.
When it comes to nutrition, there's a ton packed into those tiny eggs.
They're a good source of protein. They have a little bit of saturated fat or healthy fats.
But with egg shortages and prices soaring, many scrambling for substitutions.
There are some great alternatives, although nothing's going to be exactly equivalent nutritionally to an egg or even structurally to an egg. So it depends on how you're using the eggs.
Now, egg substitution hacks popping up all over social media.
Here are my top 3 egg substitutes.
For fluffy, spongy cakes, you can replace 1 egg using 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 tablespoon of vinegar.
Need an egg for baking? Try applesauce. Or
bananas are a great alternative to eggs, especially in baked goods. And the bonus here is that it will taste sweeter. So you could even decrease the sugar a little bit.
Also an option, ground flaxseed or chia seeds.
1 tablespoon, and then you're gonna put 2 tablespoons of warm water. A few minutes later, it looks like this.
Craving scrambled eggs?
Crumble it in.
Try scrambled tofu.
They're absolutely delicious.
Once you've got breakfast covered, what about lunch? Swap eggs for beans to top salads, or you can even make vegan egg salad using chickpeas. With so many great tips making the rounds,
we've got all the ingredients right here.
Yep. I had to see if these hacks were all they're cracked up to be.
Okay, it is the moment of truth. I think they're pretty good. Guys, what do you think?
Thank you, Rebecca. Great tips.
And when GMA Life returns, the right stuff for your pets.
Welcome back to GMA Life, and it's time for Deals and Steals. Tori Johnson is here to make our lives a little easier, as you always do, with solutions today. Hello, Tori.
Hello. Okay, we are starting with the Beast. This is the blender that you don't want to put away. I want to make sure I'm not being too loud with it, sorry. But it's the blender that you don't want to put away because it is so gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It's designed to always be on the countertop, ready to use, so that you can blend smoothies, you can make soups, you can put fresh vegetables, root vegetables to make an amazing soup, or some people use them for making blended beverages. You get a variety of pieces that come with this. So you get obviously the base, and then both of these, the 2 sizes, the 34 ounce and the 17 ounce, depending on what you're making and how much space you need, plus the beautiful stainless beverage container to take on the go, so that you are always ready to go. I've wanted this for us for so many years, finally convinced Beast to say yes. It's 50% off. It's a really good deal. Really good deal. All right. Something else I love is orange. You tell me. Orange, lemon, peppermint.
Ooh, give me peppermint.
Okay, but orange is my favorite, so I would kind of like you to try that as well. Urban. You could try both. Urban Essentials. They're both really, really good, to be honest. Essential oil towelettes. Ooh. These are super soft, so your hand gets clean. Plus, it also is just a really soothing, great treatment. So your hand smells good and feels really good. A lot of times with towelettes, it can be very drying and sticky and like doesn't leave your hand feeling fabulous. These leave your hand feeling fabulous, smelling fabulous. This is for like busy life on the go. So you put these in your bag, your backpack, your gym bag, your car, golf cart, you name it. You get a pack of 20 individual towelettes with our deal, $9.
I love it.
Did you like the peppermint?
I want to hang out with whoever's putting this in their golf cart, for the record.
Right?
That's where I want to be. It is smart to bring as spring break is right around the corner, lots of travel, gotta stay safe,
exactly.
stay clean.
Airplane too.
Yes.
Dr. Johnny's compression socks, created by a doctor to enable us to look good and feel good all day long. So we've got the regular compression socks that are really great for just alleviating swelling, aches, and pains for all day wear, whether you're sitting or standing. We also have their diabetic socks, which are great because they're non-binding, non-constricting, no pinching, which is very important for diabetics. And we also have their compression sleeves. All of these are in 2 packs today, starting at $15.
Wow.
Really good.
And they're cute too.
They are very cute.
Yeah.
Something else that's cute is Corksicle, the most stylish drinkware. We've got triple insulated drinkware, big assortment. That is the XL Go Cup. So you could take that anywhere, and no matter how wild your adventure, nothing is going to spill.
Wow.
We also have the Commuter Cup. What's great about this is you press down so you can sip from literally anywhere on this, which is really smart. We got the big 40 ounce, the 30 ounces, you name it. Stay hydrated, look good at the same time. Your drinks stay colder or hotter longer, all 50% off starting at $20.
Love it. Hydration station all aboard.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Kedzie, making their their GMA Deals debut. So maybe you can model this one for me. So that's a lanyard that has 2 different options with it. It's got a clip to put your phone on and will work with any phone case that you have. And then an eyeglass holder so you can keep your readers, your glasses, or your sunglasses right there front and center. Every single one of these bags has so many compartments, which makes it so smart. All slashed in half today. These start at $15. And then finally, would you do me the honors of hopping into the Fluffle? This is the human dog bed. It's got a 360 bolster all the way around for, would you say, extraordinary comfort?
Extraordinary comfort. It's so fluffy.
It's fluffy, it's comfortable, it's not just one of those cool things, but it's comfortable too. And 2 sizes, 50% off today.
Love that. Thank you so much, Tori. We partnered with these companies on these great deals. You can get them on our website, where you will also find some bonus deals. That QR code on the screen will take you right there. Now let's head over to Lori.
Thank you, Tori and Will. And now to the right stuff. This morning, we're celebrating National Walk Your Dog Day with great finds that are perfect for your pets. And we have 2 dogs from Best Friends Animal Society here to help us out, Clover and Meadow. We're going to kick things off with this Luna flashlight. Daylight savings is just around the corner, but you still need a little bit of light at night when you get home from work and you want to walk your dog. So the Luna, which is available at Chewy, turns on and gives you that illumination for safety and visibility. We actually have, there's Johnny and Finn walking right there, and they're nice and safe. They loved how comfortable it was and how easy that was to use. It was reflective rope. They tried it. They loved it. So that's great for safety. Also great for safety is having a hands-free leash. So this one is from Wild Ones. You can wear it across your chest or around your waist. Really great, versatile, and can hold dogs up to 80 pounds. Now, when dogs are out walking, you want to make sure their paws are well cared for. So we have this paw cleaner here. We like this one a little bit better than wipes because it has soft bristles here, so it's really gentle on them. And then after you clean their paws, we want to talk to you about Musher's Secret. The secret is out. This was actually designed for Canadian sled dogs. It has food-safe oils and wax that it's made from, so if dogs lick their paws, it's okay and it's safe. This is perfect for irritated, itchy, or dry paws, and you can even use it for cats. Okay, and here we have Clover and Meadow, so adorable. They are showing us how they use their lick mat. So lick mats we saw a huge uptick in their retail sales this year. And I think a lot of that is because they reduce stress and anxiety. They're great for their mental acumen and help them slow down while they're eating. These start around $6, so they're really affordable. And a lot of reviewers love them for travel so that they can bring them wherever they're going. You can put like peanut butter in there. You can see Clover really likes the peanut butter. Wet food, bananas, those are great. And then finally, every dog needs to be safe and secure, just like a human when they're in the car. So these are from Petco. It's a car seat booster. So these are great for dogs under 25 pounds. It has a 6-point harness to secure the dog so that they can safely travel with you. And then if you have a bigger dog and you just want to protect your car and keep the dog nice and cozy, there is the hammock car seat cover. Makes for a cozy ride, keeps seats clean. So that's all we have for you today. Thank you to Clover and Meadow for their help, and these pups are adoptable through bestfriends.org, and all of these products are shoppable on our website at goodmorningamerica.com. When GMA Life returns, Will Reeve interviews Mr. Beast.
Welcome back to GMA Life, and we're here in our GMA hallways, and it's time now for Will Reeve's interview with the Mr. Beast.
Wow, he's the most watched person on YouTube with more than 360 million subscribers. And now we're getting a special look inside his world.
Whichever one of you leaves last wins $500,000.
At just 26 years old, Mr. Beast, real name Jimmy Donaldson, is the most watched person on YouTube.
I somehow have unrestricted access to all the Great Pyramids of Egypt.
How did this all come to be?
I just started making videos when I was 11, and I'm 26 now, and we went from 10 views a video to 100 views to 1,000 views a video, and now over 100 million people watch.
Not expecting this.
And now Mr. Beast has over 360 million subscribers and a loyal fan base. He's got a chocolate bar, a snack brand.
Are you ready to see who's eliminated?
A hugely popular game show on Amazon Prime, and a major focus of his brand is giving back.
You're making a whole lot of people happy. Aww.
Celebrities and sports stars are fans too.
What, if any, pressure do you feel knowing how many people, especially young people, are watching what you do?
A lot. I recognize we have, a lot of people that look up to us. Basically, like 1, 2, 3% of like humans alive will watch most of these videos. I'm basically expected every video to make like the craziest video that's ever been made and to consistently do it. And so it's definitely a lot.
But his expertise at always upping the ante on everything he touches
He just won this Johnson factory. It's online.
is on full display in Beast Games,
Welcome to Beast Games.
the show already breaking records.
Beast Games is the largest cash prize in entertainment history with the largest sets. I mean, we literally built a city just to house the contestants in between the games.
The reality game show features 1,000 contestants competing in nail-biting physical, mental, and social challenges. The finalists now vying for a potential $10 million jackpot.
Hello? Hello? Who are you voting for?
The largest game show in history. There have been allegations along the way. Mr. Beast's production company and Amazon hit with a proposed class action lawsuit filed in the fall by 6 anonymous contestants who claim sexual harassment, that they were misled, and that the show exploited them.
They say they were in unreasonable, unsafe, and unlawful employment conditions. How do you respond to that?
I got to let the lawyers handle that. I can't comment on it, but I can say I've personally talked to 700, 800 contestants. They all want to come back. They all had a great time, and you can watch their content online, and I think it speaks for itself.
We reached out to Amazon Prime, who replied they're not commenting at this time. A spokesperson for Mr. Beast telling ABC News that the lawsuit, which was filed last September and hasn't achieved class action status, still hasn't been served. Despite the controversy, central to Mr. Beast's brand is philanthropy. He even has a separate channel dedicated to it.
We wanted to give you $50,000 to put towards college.
Whether it's helping 2,000 amputees walk again with prosthetics, building and giving away 100 houses,
Here's the keys.
Oh my God.
or finding homes for 100 shelter dogs.
I don't want to look back when I'm 70 and be like, dang, like I wish I did more, and I want to have a positive impact.
He's even sparking chatter over his desire to help purchase TikTok.
America deserves TikTok. Give me a seat at the table.
How real is that bid for TikTok?
I don't have the tens of billions of dollars to do it, but we're working with people who do.
And Mr. Beast couldn't resist giving us a taste of what makes him so famous. So he brought along some fans to show us what he does best.
We're here in our GMA studios with the one and only Mr. Beast. And of course, the king of games couldn't come to Times Square without playing a game.
So we have a bunch of fans of my channel here, and basically we're gonna play a game that was in our show Beast Games, and whichever one of you wins, I'll donate $10,000 to whatever charity you want.
The challenge, who can drop their ball closest to the timer without going over.
You guys ready? Yeah! All right, put your blindfolds on. 3, 2, 1, start the timer.
How much time do you think has gone by?
You think 2 minutes is left?
74.
75.
You'll never know.
Here.
82. 24.
I've confused her.
And in the end, we had a winner.
Oh! The winner! It's Katie! $10,000!
That's all for GMA Life.
Up next, all the top stories and latest news right here on ABC News Live, where the news never stops.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.